Hey, it's Crash Power with another Apex Legends video for you today. There's a limited time mode, and I swear it is the most fun I have ever had so far of all the LTMs. It's called Winter Express, and you have to capture a train. I'm going to tell you all about it, give you 10 tips that will help you dominate in this game mode. So let's get right into the details. Well, first of all, how does this Winter Express limited time mode work? In each match, 3 teams of 3 players each face off against each other with the objective of capturing the train. The train can be captured in one of 2 ways, either by maxing out the capture bar without being contested by enemies or being the last team alive, whether you're on the train or not. The first squad to capture the train 3 times wins the match. There are, however, some aspects of this mode that are quite different from how regular Apex matches goes. Each legend spawns in with a predetermined loadout of weapons and items, which are different for each legend, and loadouts change on a daily basis. Loot does not spawn on this map, so there's no reason to go in a building and look for anything other than ammo for your weapons, which can only be found on the train. If you die, you will respawn before the next round. Also, the radius of the train's path is reduced so that players are never too far from the action. Each legend has its own predetermined loadout, so make sure to check them all out to find the one with the best and most powerful combination of weapons and items to suit your playstyle. In this mode, you need to prioritize your loadout over your preferred legend of choice because having a better setup is more important. Everyone has their own unique setup, and each has their weaknesses and advantages. Though some things are unique for each legend, every legend has the same health, shield regeneration, backpack, armor, helmet, and takedown shield. So, if you were to remove those things, it's easier to focus in on the differences like this. Today I'm going to be picking Bloodhound because he has the longbow and a LMG as his other weapon. Mirage also has the longbow today, and the attachments are better with the same scope, an extended mag, and a barrel stabilizer. However, his other weapon isn't an LMG, it's just the alternator. Why am I choosing a sniper rifle and a strong secondary? Because you don't have to land on the train. Most players' initial instinct in this mode will be to land directly on the train, and that's why it's a good strategy not to land on the train. Instead, aim to land on high ground near the train and pick off enemies from there. There are only 2 other squads. Remember, these are teams all fighting against each other, so you can always third-party enemy players by getting the high ground and shooting at them away from the train. Attack from the front of the train. Most players who are on the train will expect to be attacked from either the 2 sides or the back of the train. But for some reason, they never expect an attack from the front. They also forget that the front side of the train is open, shooting at the enemies who are on board will most likely be looking the wrong way. This is why it's a good strategy to land in front of the train, a good distance away, but not too far away from the action. If one of the 2 other teams gain control, it's imperative your team are close enough to jump down and contest the capture. Otherwise, you might lose the round. For whatever reason, because of a glitch or unintentionally designed, you have unlimited heals and shield regeneration in this mode. Even though in your inventory it says you only have 1 of each, you're able to just re-heal over and over and over and over again, apparently. Take advantage of this feature because it can really make a difference between staying alive and getting eliminated. Consider leaving the train after a winning round. It's always a good idea to get off the train as soon as you win a round because most players spawning back in will go straight for it. Treat the start of each round like a new match. Aim for the high ground again so you can pick off those sweaty players who aggressively go for the train once again. If you find yourself in a situation where winning the round is too difficult to manage, focus your efforts on making sure the other 2 teams don't either. Remember, every round is timed, and when the timer hits 0, if no one has captured the train, the next round will start. Sometimes the best play is to make sure that no one captures the train by the time that happens. In order to help players reach the train quickly, there's a bunch of jump pads that were placed at various points on the tracks around the map. You can use these not only to get to the train quickly, but you can also reach certain areas of the map, especially high ground, positioning yourself to take down enemies below. Also, when you use these jump pads, you're actually afforded enough time to pop a shield cell, so you can definitely save time by doing so. Try using Lifeline's care package to get better loot. Lifeline's care package ultimate ability can be activated in this limited time mode, which means you and your team might end up getting access to powerful items that aren't normally available, such as purple armor, thermal scopes, or pocket pussy. Mix and match attachments with teammates. Attachments can be dropped in this mode, so it'd be a good idea to strategize with teammates and swap attachments to maximize all the weapon's potentials. For example, the EVA shotgun comes with a red dot sight that would be a better use on another gun, or moving an extended mag to a devotion LMG to turn it into a death machine. Not only can you drop attachments, you can actually drop weapons. There is a set of 11 different weapon setups with attachments, but rotate between one legend to the other every 24 hours. Here's a list of all the attachments. You can trade with another player, not only with the gold attachments, but replace one of the weaker classes. For example, the first one at the top of this list, it has a triple take, but the secondary weapon is only a P2020. You could switch that out with a willing teammate for an R99 or an alternator. You could give all the grenades to one squad mate. There's all kinds of mix and matches and hodgepodge things you can do. So if the legend you prefer to play with doesn't have a weapon setup that day that you want, your squad mates could pick the one you do want and trade with you. I've done my very best to provide you the most detailed and accurate tutorial on this LTM. I hope you enjoy it. I'd like you to let me know in the comments below if you've played this game mode yet and if you like it. If you're new here, welcome. I'd love you to subscribe. Whether you want to dominate your friends on the leaderboards or just have the bragging rights. I forgot the other bullshit I was supposed to say. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Instead of promoting other videos I have about Apex Legends, I have something special for you today. I want to make you laugh. A no-laugh challenge. You laugh, you lose. I'm going to show you a little bit of the clip and provide you with a link if you're interested. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see for more of on this channel. Until next time, I'm Crash Power, and thank you so much for watching. I went out with this one girl that had a speech impediment. We were, making out. I wanted to try to get her pants off, and she'd want me to stop, and that's fine. She would go, and I would kiss her before she could finish saying the word stop. She would go, I'd kiss her for a little bit, get her turned back on, go back down, try to work my magic, and then she, and then I kiss her again.